to Israel now, where Prime Minister Netanyahu has just announced a new COVID-19 lockdown amid a surge of new cases. Reporter Iris Mackler joins us from Jerusalem. So Iris, was this expected at all?
Well, it's been talked about for some time because over the past week, Israel has had the highest rate of cases in the world. 4,000 new cases a day for a country with just under 9 million people. So something was expected, and today this was the answer. What Prime Minister Netanyahu said is that managing the COVID-19 lockdown is like playing the accordion. You impose a lockdown, you let it out, you lift it, then you have to reimpose it. And he asked experts back in May, how would he know when to reimpose it? And they said when the health service raises a red flag. And he says that's what's happened now. Israel's health service is exhausted and overstretched. Tens of thousands of people are being treated in the community, and he says they won't last till the winter if there isn't a lockdown now. Plus, the Jewish holiday is starting on Friday. That's the day that the lockdown will be imposed. And I think it's to keep people indoors. It's the same lockdown that we know from before. You can't go more than 500 metres from your house. You have to stay indoors. You can't see your families. You can't travel during the holiday. And I think the purpose of that is just to keep people inside and to keep a lid on it.
So a lockdown being reimposed. What's been the reaction to this? Do people support it, or are they against it?
They're not supporting it in large numbers. They feel, many people feel, there are huge protests on the street every Saturday night. So many people feel the government has mishandled the lifting of the lockdown that's led to this second wave. So there is a dissatisfaction with the government, even amongst its supporters. And many small businesses who particularly feel they aren't being compensated, they say they're actually not going to obey these lockdown instructions. So you've got that bubbling, you've got 5 members of the cabinet voting against it, you've got 1 minister resigning over it. This is a very controversial move, and it's not been well received.
Iris, thank you for this. Iris Mackler in Jerusalem.